Race 1, Hollywoodbets Durbanville welcomes you. Maiden plate has been won by number 11, TYRION LANNISTER from the Pete Boerter yard. Well done to Ati, who looks after TYRION LANNISTER and receives the R1,000. Thank you to Hollywoodbets and Cape Racing. Richard Free starting the day off with an absolute bang. Richard, well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
Did a lot of work from that draw, and then up the straight, did you have a... Were you just kidding to them? That's the question I got to ask you.
No, look, I had to ask him a little bit from the draw, but Mr. Boerter said to me, can win, and he said to me he's quick out the pens, which he was, so I could just put him a little bit just to get him forward. And when he was in front, his ears were almost pricking and he was in a nice rhythm, and I went after him quite early into the straight, thinking because he's feeling like he's sleeping, but he didn't really take the bit all that well. But as soon as the danger came and moved up, I started panicking, but He just had to get comfortable under me, and the moment he got comfortable, he started moving away from that other horse again. And it felt like we were, sitting ducks in the front, waiting for something just to loom from the back of the field. But I think he just did enough to stretch them and, take that turn of foot away from the other horses. So it was a good win. Well done to Mr. Boerter. To all the wonderful owners, thank you so much for the support. It just keeps accumulating to my set target. So thank you very much for your support, and then also to my sponsors at Winning Form. Thank you.
Richard, well done.
Thank you.
I wish you could see the wall of owners standing in the background. Pete, firstly, are you feeling much better?
I am. I'm feeling great.
You not only, obviously, this is a fantastic win for you in the yard, but your strike rate currently is absolutely outstanding.
Oh, thanks very much. I think it's just that period. You've got a whole lot of nice horses, and they're all running at this period, so it's all worked out very well. And I've had fantastic rides, so it does help as well.
With regards to the race, I know it must have been a little bit nerve-wracking, because I know that Richard's good at his trade and that, but I thought, oh, is he just sitting pretty? Does he have more in hand? How did you feel?
Listen, I must tell you, I was quite anxious before this race, only because I knew I didn't have him 100%, and running from a wide draw, I'm always worried that he's just going to need it a little bit that last 100 meters. And I've told everybody, look, I think he can win. So please try and be here. But I am a little bit concerned. So, you bring in everybody here. and then, of course, the headwind picks up, and now you start to get a bit of doubt. So I was quite anxious beforehand. But I think Richard had him nice and relaxed in front. And when he wasn't taking the bit and over-racing, I felt a little bit better. So in the straight, I was just hoping that something doesn't fly up, too far away from him. I always thought that if they came up next to him, that he would give more. But, it is a bit of a concern. So I'm just very, very grateful at the moment and very happy. I don't want to mention names. There are way too many people involved here. This is my first syndicate, and I'm really happy with everybody that's involved. And thank you so much for supporting me and trusting me. I chose what I thought was one of my better horses at the sale that year, and formed the syndicate with him. I'm glad a lot of them are here. Unfortunately, not everybody can be here. Mrs. Paulbeam, I know that you love this horse so much, and you just couldn't be here today. So well done. I hope you watched the race. But to everybody here, well done.
Well done, Pete.
Thank you.
Now, everybody, come on. All come chat to me.
So, again, we're obviously all ecstatic, and, Pete's done a wonderful job, and we've got this little syndicate going. We're not all here, but I mean, it's a wonderful initiative, and I think to be part of Dare to Dream Racing is so awesome, because there's such a family environment, and we all feel so included, and it's a happy place to be. And Pete's just so transparent, what a wonderful guy, and he's so passionate about his horses. So, you want to be part of that if you want to be a first-time horse owner. So all the kudos to him and Kyle and his team, and of course Richard. I mean, to overcome that draw. We were quietly confident. We were just a bit concerned about the draw, but he really rode him really well. So we're just very happy. So to all the owners and connections, and of course Pete, our number one, we're just so happy.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
You're gonna have to. We're gonna do a. Yes, yeah. It's gonna be well done for the win.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. It was so exciting. Totally new experience, and I think I'm addicted.
What does it feel? If you can try and describe the feeling.
It's like an out-of-body experience. You just feel like you're there, but you not. It was just wonderful. It was great. And the syndicate, it feels like a family. It feels really like a family, and I'm just happy to be a part of it and loving it. I work in horse racing, so now being a horse owner, it's just a great feeling. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I hope we'll see you again.
Definitely, a lot more.
No pressure, Pete. I've been told to ask you about this dress code in our parade ring at Hollywoodbets Durbanville.
Yeah, so it was a bit of we were running around this morning for the sale and didn't get home in time to put a collar on, so Greg will make me pay for it on Monday, so probably get a 500 rand fine for that, but it's all right, we'll just get a bigger bonus at the end of the year for that. But yeah, I think Pete, thanks for the syndicate. Rich Free was a great ride. We only came into the syndicate this week, so first win on, absolutely brilliant. So just well done to everybody, and thanks to Cape Racing for the brilliant day.
Well done.
Thanks.
I know you two aren't strangers to the yard, so lovely to be involved in the syndicate and enjoy the win.
Absolutely is. We're just here for the champagne.
Not a bad thing.
I think, you know, what's, forgot his name now, was saying it's you know, bringing in a syndication and bringing in new owners, and like she was saying, she's addicted, and it's just that's the point of the syndication, is get new owners into horse racing and into the yards. So it's working.
It is indeed, especially when the horses come home and win so well.
Yes, especially on your first one also.
Indeed, well done. Well done for the win.
Thank you. No, from my side, I think also we must thank Jan from Millstream, because Jan bred him. So another good Millstream horse. But yeah, Pete's done a fantastic job. Richard, out of those draws, is amazing what he pulls off. So, you know, as the lady said, I mean, I've raced for a long time. It's still just as exciting. So it's fantastic.
Well done.
Thank you.
And then, Nicole, you're going to be the last one you can come across and have a chat to me. Well done for the win.
Thank you. I just want to dedicate it to my youngest son, TYRION. He named TYRION, and so just want to dedicate it to him.
Well done. Enjoy the celebration.
Thank you. I will.
Well done to Nicole. And then not everyone's coming to chat to me, but they are most certainly enjoying and celebrating the win with number 11, TYRION LANNISTER, the son of Royal Mo. Well done to Millstream Farm and Dare to Dream Racing Syndicate. Lovely, sort of really great vibe with all the owners, especially having new people involved for the start of the day. And Gareth is standing by with MJ to take us to a runner-up for Song of the Moon, who was one of the runner-ups in the field.
Yeah, thanks, Vicky. Gareth Rats joined me. Gareth, you ran about 6 or so Song of the Moon, but ran quite a nice race. Looks like a nice horse.
Yes, you know, a lovely field. Gave me a good feel in the race, a little bit green. You know, he was very outpaced, and a good thing that he started to finish off the race well near the end. So with experience, I think he's one to keep an eye on.
Gareth Beach, Bomb later on, you do a bit of work with her, and Trip to Fortune, some comments?
Yes, you know, they're both nice types. Trip to Fortune, he's probably coming from a rest and all that, but I'd like to think that he is in a different division compared to these horses. I know it's no disrespect, but he's won Group 1s, and I think even with needing it, I'm hoping he can pull it off. Beach Bomb, I quite fancy her too. She's a nice sort, unexposed. She won well the last 2 starts, so you know what, it doesn't look that competitive with Cotton or Scratch too. You know, she's beaten the other one before, so look, I like both of them to win today.
Gareth, thanks very much for your time. Gareth Wright gave us a bit of his time. He's in a rush to get back. He rode Song to the Moon in this race, drawn 8. Watch how this was finished. He ran quite a nice race.